Wow, grabe. First time kong makahawak ng Chanel na foundation. Hi friends, welcome back to the vlog. For today's video, we are going to be trying out a new foundation from Chanel. It is the #1 the Chanel Revitalizing Foundation. Now guys, this video is very exciting and special to me for two reasons. Number one, this is the first time that I'm trying out a luxury foundation. And number two, this was actually gifted to me by my mom for my birthday. So super special nito, and it's really close to my heart. So ayan. Going back to this foundation, this is actually part of a bigger line. And it's called the #1 the Chanel line, and it promotes cleaner beauty. It promotes more eco-friendly products, more sustainable products, and they also say that up to 97% of the ingredients of the products here are derived from natural sources. So they're trying to be a bit eco-friendly, sustainable, reduce their carbon footprint, which is, I think, is a step in the right direction. However, when I think about it, parang bakit dito lang sa line na to? I mean, bakit sa #1 the Chanel line na? I mean, Chanel, you guys have a lot of beauty products. Why not implement that to those products as well, diba? But anyway, this is what the packaging looks like. It's very simple, very chic, very elegant. The QR code is here if you want to know more about the product. And if you can see this, I'm not sure if you can, okay, here, but this one, a little flower embossed here, that is the red camellia flower, which is the star ingredient of the #1 the Chanel line. They claim that the red camellia fights senescence, I don't know, but it's a mechanism behind skin aging, so it kind of fights that, it targets that. It has a lot of antioxidants and anti-aging benefits, so it's really good for the skin. In the spirit of honesty, guys, I have already used this foundation. I have gotten samples of it when it launched, and I think that's just the right way to do it. Guys, this is not cheap, and if you're going to spend money on something that's a little bit more expensive, you would want to be sure about it. Since I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I'm just a normal everyday person, that is how I do it. Okay, pero syempre yung mga beauty content creators, they really have to rush and buy something once it launches because they have to review it, diba? Pero ako, I take my sweet time, I get samples of it before I get it, and I make sure that it really works on me, it works on my skin, and it's something that doesn't break me out. After multiple days of trying it out, finishing the samples that I got, I finally settled and got it. And because of my mom, siya din talaga yung pumilit sa akin, you know what, just get it. It's my birthday gift for you, So, ayun, and I'm just so happy. So now, let's open it up. Ayan. And ta-da! Ayan, this is what the bottle looks like. Wow, grabe. First time kong makahawak ng Chanel na foundation. So, ayan. Very simple lang yung packaging niya. Very elegant, actually. And then, ito, may CC dyan. When I went to the stores to get some samples of this foundation, the sales associate actually told me that my perfect shade match is B20. I asked if I could also get a B10, which is a shade lighter, one shade lighter than B20, because I noticed that in some foundations I oxidize. I'm not sure if it's me or the foundation, but I am probably a little bit acidic, and that's why it darkens as the day progressed. Parang umiitim yung mukha ko. So I asked for both shades. When I tried them, the B20 actually didn't. It stayed true, so its color all throughout the day. However, I liked B10 more sa mukha ko. It just gave me brighter and more, I don't know, my skin just appeared to be more healthy and glowing. It radiates. So in terms of effect that it gave me, I prefer the B10, and that's why I ended up getting the B10 shade. My skin type is combination. I am oily sa T-zone and normal sa rest ng face ko. And if you have the same skin type, same skin tone, maybe this video will be helpful for you. If not, baka lang gusto nyo na lang din manood and makita kung paano mag-perform tong foundation na to sa face ko. So for today's video, we are going to try this out on camera. We are going to see how it wears. I will try to wear this for as long as I can, and then let's see kung ano yung final verdict after. So without further ado, let's start with today's video. Okay, so my face is prepped and we are ready to go. I didn't put any primer. I just put my usual skincare, which consists of vitamin C serum, moisturizer, sunblock. That's it. So we're ready to put this on our face. We have to shake it kasi nga it's a serum. It's a foundation serum, so we gotta shake. I will use one pump first, and then we'll see if we need more. Okay, so ayan, one. Ayan, okay. Parang ang onte, no? I think that's a half pump. I'll do one more. Yeah, so that's what we are going to be using. My preferred method or way of applying this is by using my hands, my fingers, and then going in with a beauty sponge after. But it's totally up to you, whatever floats your boat. You can use your brush, you can use your beauty blender, your beauty sponge, it's up to you. But for me, I'm going to use my hands, okay? So I'm just going to do like this and then start applying. I'm gonna go in. Okay, so that you guys can see. So this is what I do first. Ayan. I mean, you guys can see na medyo mabilis siya, oh. Ayan na. The skin has absorbed it already kasi nga it's a serum foundation, kaya mas mabilis. Ayan. So dito muna tayo sa half ng face ko so that you guys can see the difference. Okay? Again, this foundation is light coverage. I do have some blemishes. I think you can see here, 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 and I have here as well. I'm breaking out kasi meron ako bagong skincare na ginamit. So I think I'm purging a bit. But, ayan. So, can you see the difference? Dito, it's still skin, pero parang mas nag-improve siya ng konti. Diba? Kumbaga, medyo may evening out ng skin tone. Tingnan mo yung dito ko. Ayan, oh. Yan. And dito, hindi naman yan na-cover. And I don't expect it to cover it. I mean, this is not a medium coverage foundation or a full coverage foundation. But at least, hindi siya masyadong pangit tingnan. Okay? So, ayan. Yan siya. May difference naman, diba? Again, guys, this is a foundation, but it is a very light foundation. It's more of like a moisturizer na nga, serum, if that makes sense. So, if you prefer something that's more full coverage, then this is probably not, not for you. So, I'm gonna go sa kabila. One thing I like about this is it makes your face radiant, but it doesn't look oily. I mean, kumbaga, tamang glow lang yung binibigay niya. Here. So, ayan. Yan. Na-apply na natin siya sa buong mukha natin. So, it looks like my skin. Parang wala akong nilagay. Pero, nag-improve yung skin tone ko. May konting coverage. And it made my skin look smoother. I think it made my skin a little bit parang hindi na siya dull. Parang nagkaroon ng konting brightness sa skin ko. Nagkaroon ng konting life. So, ayan. What do you guys think? Ang dami kong close-up na para lang din makita nyo. Ayan, sa forehead. Focus ko konti. Forehead. Ayan. Yan. Kitang-kita nyo na yung kaluluwa ng mukha ko. So, ayan, that is what the foundation looks like. Now, I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup. the makeup that I'm trying to go for today is yung natural lang, no makeup look. So I'm going to use more cream products. For concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. I am in the shade Fair. Ako, ang ginagawa ko is I use a tiny teeny bit. Actually, mas onti pa dito. And then I'm going to do, sorry, like this. Ayan. And then, igaganon ko sa fingers ko. And then, tsaka ko siya i-apply. And you press lang din. This is just to really brighten the under eye. Ayan. With this concealer, you want to build up slowly, and then I'm gonna do it again. And then do... Obviously, thicker consistencies mean you'd really have to set it. So I usually set this with a little bit of setting powder. This powder from Hourglass, this is my favorite setting powder of all time. Set my under eyes, set my whole face. So I especially love this sa under eyes kasi it's very light lang talaga, and it adds, you know, that brightness as well. Ayan, that radiance sa under eyes ko. So you can see how smooth my under eyes are, diba? And it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look cakey. Ayan. Now we are going to do contour and a little bit of bronzer. So, ito siya. This was gifted to me by my colleague. So, Ate Janice, thank you! Galing to sa'yo. So, I'm going to use a combination of these 3 shades. And I'm going to use this Make B Blush Brush. So, ayan. Tsak! Hala, may salamin ako. Ayan. Okay. And then, konting-konti lang. Yan. And then, the same for the other side. Ako talaga, when I use foundation, I set it, no? Pero, since winter naman ngayon, it's cold, hindi naman nahuhulas ang makeup, I can get away with very minimal setting. And then here, konti lang din. And then, on the other side, ay, sorry naman, sa sound, uy. Ayan. And then dito, konti lang din. Yan. And lastly, sa ating forehead. Again, ako, masaya na ako sa forehead ko. So, I don't really, you know, hindi ako nag-shape or anything as mentioned before. This is, grabe yung construction dito. Ang ingay. I'm so sorry guys. So, construction, merong ongoing kasi. So, ayan. Yan. Konting life ng ating face. The next one is I am going to use a concealer para to cover up lang itong mga blemishes natin. I will be using this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer for that in the shade Nude Beige. Again, very minimal lang. Konting-konti lang. Dot. Kung saan merong mga sumpa. Ayan. Ito, actually, medyo wala na rin naman to eh. And then, I use my fingers to blend. Ako, I don't really intend na talagang walang makitang blemish. Okay lang sa akin na meron. Walang problema dun. So, kahit na meron pa rin siya, nakikita pa rin, okay na yan. Basta may konting improvement lang. Ayan, medyo natanggal na ng konti. Nandiyan pa rin, pero mas nag-improve lang. So now we are going to do our blush. For blush, I'm going to use a cream product as well. We are going to use the Velvet Touch Creamy Stick Blush from Kiko Milano. I am using the shade 08. Ayan. And this is what the shade looks like. So ginagawa ko, sinalagay ko muna dito. Para din mas mayroon akong control once I apply it. And then, I'm just going to put it sa cheeks ko. Ayan. Oh, diba? Diba? You know what? Kiko Milano for me is such an underrated brand. They have a lot of really good products. Anyway, ayan. And then, I'm going to do the other side also. I really love this color. I have 3 blushes from them. Tatlong ganito, iba-ibang shades. Pero this is my favorite kasi super natural lang niya. Parang siyang yung drunk blush. There really is joy in applying makeup. We don't want to go overboard, at least for this look. Ako, aminado ko minsan talaga, medyo may pagka-overboard yung ginagawa ko sa mukha ko. Pero for this one, we're trying to make it as natural as possible. So if you want, you can use both your fingers para din i-tap sila sa skin for it to be more natural. So, ayan. O, diba? How natural is that? And it's very simple lang to do. Ayan. Yan na. Okay. Now, for the highlighter, I'm going to use this Skin Luminizer from Mikyagi in the shade 301. This is another brand that I feel is so underrated. They really have, you know, good products as well, and they're made in Italy, and it's good. I mean, wala akong masabi. I have a ton of lipsticks from them, and I use them all the time. Marami rin silang magagandang products, and mostly sa Middle East yung target market nila. So if you live here in Dubai or in UAE and you haven't tried Mikyagi, I suggest that you do. They have really good products. So, ayan. Again, ilalagay ko siya dito. That's what I usually do for Korean products. But sa aking face. Ayan. Diba? So, very, very natural lang ang ating look. And then, here. Pak. Pak. Dito. Put a little bit there. Sa ating nose. I'm not gonna do nose contour kasi kitang-kita pag meron talagang contour ang nose. Highlight na lang. Yan. Yan. Sometimes here. Okay. So, ayan. O, diba? Very natural lang. So, lapit ako konti so that you guys can see. Diba? Skin imperfections are still showing. Yung mga hyperpigmentation is still showing. But, it looks good. At least for me. So, ayan. Ang next step na natin would be eyebrows and mascara. I think I'm just gonna do them off camera and then I'll be back. And I am back with my brows, my eyelashes, and a bit of lippy. For my brows, I use this dying Kiko Milano brow pencil. This is their micro precision pencil, I think, and I use the shade 02. I love this as well. It comes with a dedicated sharpener for it. So, sobrang thoughtful ni Kiko Milano for doing that. So, whenever you buy this, it automatically comes with a sharpener. So, wala ka ng problema. And then, for my eyelashes, obviously, I used my favorite, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I am just waiting for this to actually finish kasi meron akong mga ibang mascara na ito-try. But so far, this is my favorite, and look what it did to my eyelashes, diba? Parang ang haba niya. So, ayan. And I also put a little bit of this eyeliner from Kiko as well. This is the shade 12. This is the Lasting Precision Automatic Eyeliner and Kohl. Ito siya. Dito. So, I tight-lined a bit. For my lipstick, I use this Sunny's Face Fluff Matte in the shade Nudist. I guess this is it. This is the final look, guys. What do you think? Ayan, lapit ako konti. In fairness may blemishes yung skin ko, pero it doesn't look super bad. Yeah? Ayan. Okay, so far, so good. Wala, ba't parang dumilim? Ayan. So the reason I got this foundation is I just think that it's, you know, a really good match for what I'm looking for. It's a serum foundation. It's a makeup and skincare hybrid, and it's something that I appreciate from this product. It's very easy to apply. It looks like skin. If you're breaking out, I don't think that this is the right product. And obviously, if you're breaking out, you'd want to cover it up. So, hindi siya pwede for those days. But for days when your skin is clear or if you only have a little bit of blemishes, then this is perfect if you want something light and something quick to apply. So I guess it all depends on preference. For me, I like it. Obviously, you are going to do check-ins. I will try to wear this for as long as I can. I'm not gonna blot, I'm not gonna do anything to it. I'm just gonna wear it, and I want you guys to see how long it wears, if it fades, if it settles on my lines, if it creases, so if it loses its radiance. So ayan. Okay. The time is now 2:25 sa akin. So I'll see you on the 3rd hour and hopefully for longer than that. So bye for now. It's almost 5:40, 5:45, and I'm checking in for our 3rd hour check-in. Ayan. Wala na akong lipstick because I ate. So, but the rest of my face, it's still looking really good. I mean, 3rd hour pa lang naman. So, I kind of expect that it will look good pa. May konting oil lang dito, which is normal. It usually happens to me. But the rest of my face, still pretty good. Yung pores ko, hindi pa naman siya galit. All is well pa. And I am back. It's now 10 o'clock in the evening, so I have been wearing this for about 7.5 hours now. I wish I could have worn this for a longer period of time, but at this point, this is the best that I can do. Super inaantok na talaga ako. I cannot wait to take this off my face, put on some skincare, and sleep. Okay, but let's take a look at my face. I'm just gonna go in. Ayan. To be honest, you know what? It still looks good. May konti lang oil here and here and sa T-zone ko. Kasi nga, oily ako sa T-zone ko, banda dito. But the rest of my face, it's still looking good. Wala masyadong fading. I ate nung afternoon and dinner. So yung dito ko, medyo meron lang ng konti kasi nag-wipe din ako. Meron creasing here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, pero meron creasing banda dito. But I think it's because of the concealer and not the foundation. My pores are still looking good. They're not angry. They're not open. My forehead still looks good aside from... Actually, hindi nga siya... It doesn't look oily. It just looks a little bit, you know, glowy, radiant. Ganon. Hindi ko siya matatawag talaga na super oily. Yeah. Dito, ayan, nag-fade na yung dito kasi nga, we did not set. Ito, yan, may konting fading here. But overall, it looks super good. I mean, it's not bad for a 7.5 hour wear. I mean, it's not a full coverage foundation. It's not meant to be full coverage. It's light. It's skincare as well. So, hindi naman talaga ako masyadong nag-expect sa longevity niya. But for me to have this result after 7.5 hours, I'm quite impressed, you know? Hi everyone, this is Ron from the future. I was just editing this video and I realized that I haven't given you guys my final thoughts about this foundation. So I'm going to try now. Okay, do I love this foundation? Yes. Do I think it's beautiful? Yes. I like the texture. It's not super thick, it's not super thin, it's just right texture for me. It applies very easily. It's smooth, it's silky. It really does feel like skin. When I was wearing it, it did not emphasize any pores. It did not settle on my fine lines. There was a little bit of creasing, but it's super, like, it's a tiny, teeny bit of creasing that you wouldn't even notice it unless talagang tumingin ka sa salamin na super close up. But it did not bother me. It has, you know, a good ingredients list. It is skincare. It is Chanel, it is luxury, but are those enough to actually convince me to buy another bottle when I run out of this? I guess the answer at this point is no. I'm at a point in my life where I do not prioritize luxury brands. If I had to buy this with my own money, I wouldn't. It just so happened that, you know, it was a gift and that's why I did enjoy it, but I will not buy it with my own money. It is beautiful, but it's just too expensive for me. Probably in the future, if, you know, let's say I am at a better place and I have more capacity to actually get myself luxury products, then I probably would. The Chanel foundation is 335 dirhams, and for that amount, I can get probably 2 higher end brands of foundation or 4 to 5 drugstore foundations already. As much as the foundation itself is really beautiful, masyado siyang mahal. But anyway, I guess it depends on you. Whether or not you will love this foundation would depend on your skin type, on the coverage that you want, effect that you want, the money that you have. So, you know, there are a lot of factors. But anyway, that is my piece. Back to the past me. Bye. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you liked this video. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.